Look at that. Guys, AJ here back on Level 1 for you. So guys, Andrew Wilson, he was recently on the Piers Morgan show, and guys, he completely cooks Tomi Lahren, right? And guys, Tomi Lahren, she's supposed to be this, conservative chick, but all she is some closet feminist, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
You guys remember back in like 2019 or 2020, she was like, where are all the real men who want us strong and independent women, blah, 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 because she crashed into the wall. Now guys, every time Andrew Wilson's been on Piers Morgan, he's cooked everyone. And here, guys, he's going to completely destroy Tomi Lahren. So we'll get into this, guys. But before we do, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I have a second channel called 50 and 304s. Join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. And guys, consider joining for a membership. And guys, I'm going to leave the link to this entire video in the description just in case you want to watch it without me interrupting it. And let's get into this.
I think over the last probably 10 years, there has been what I call the pussification of men. It was everything should be about your emotions and your feelings, and men were emasculated, and this whole concept of toxic masculinity warped the minds of a lot of young men. And they felt masculine, they wanted to be masculine, but society was telling them they should be softer, that it was being toxically masculine if you wanted to play sports and chop wood and go to war. And so men were so emasculated and so beat down that then there was this revolution of what was actually toxic masculinity, the Tate brothers and others, which I feel as a female that doesn't represent true masculinity. That to me represents douchebaggery. And as a woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money. I see that as being actually masculine. That's like the man that I grew up with, my dad. But what we're seeing now is these young men who look at Andrew Tate and the Tate brothers, and they see somebody who's just quite frankly a douchebag and disrespects women. And because they've been so emasculated, they're like, oh, great, that's a manly man. But that's not right either. So at some point, I think we'll go back to maybe meeting in the middle here. You can be a man who has feelings and emotions, but you can also go to war and protect and defend your family. I'm hoping we can get back there. But the two extremes right now, they're confusing men, and quite frankly, they're leaving women with few choices. And that's the real tragedy here.
You see right there, guys, let's pump the brakes, right? Guys, this is why you can never, ever, ever allow a woman to tell you what a man should be, right? She just went on and on and on and on and on and on and on, right? All about some foolishness. About a man should make money, right? And protect her. And that's why, trad cons and these crazy feminists are all the same.
See, I completely agree with you, but Andrew, you were shaking your head quite vigorously. Why?
Here we go.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just more feminine or feminist nonsense, ultimately. And the covert feminism in society is big, especially on the conservative side.
Right there.
So here's what happens, right? Women need to have feminine virtues for men to be pursuing masculine virtues, for you to say things like, well, men, what I want is for men to protect me and I want men to make money. Well, that's great. What that ends up doing is it gives you a set of privilege in society. What do men get? What do men get for doing that for you? What are we getting from women for doing that? Are we getting chaste virgins on our wedding night?
Of course not.
No, we're not getting chaste virgins on our wedding night. Are we getting women of great virtue? No, we're not getting women of great virtue. The idea of courtly love is supposed to be done for women of great virtue. Where are they? Well, they're nowhere. And so
right there, guys. Right there. Right? Truth bomb. And look at Tomi Lahren's face. The idea that a man should get something for doing the masculine thing, guys, she's saying,
how dare you?
Right? As her 1.62 brain cells are struggling.
in modernity, in society, when female conservative influencers say this, it's actually a form of covert feminism. They're saying, I want privilege in society, right? But what is it women are giving to men to get it?
Nothing.
What are they giving them? Tell me.
Well,
Can I please chime in here?
Yes, you can.
Here we go.
And then James can, and I'll come to you, Sean.
No, I would love to. I love this whole thing of like, if you're a female conservative and you don't believe that men should be douchebags, that all of a sudden you're a covert feminist. Call me a feminist. I really don't give one crap one way or another, but I can tell you this. A lot of these men...
Was that what he said? No.
And these podcast hosts on the right that like to think of themselves as these big masculine men, and what am I getting out of it? I can tell you this.
There's that feminism.
All right, I believe I'm a woman of virtue, right?
Out.
Yeah, there's the feminism. Oh, and then you're interrupting me too,
Didn't
which
take
is great.
long,
I let
did
you
it? Didn't
talk.
take
It's my
long,
turn.
did it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, man, Andrew Wilson, every time he's been on here, he's just cooked. Guys, he's cooked. And now she's all mad. She's in her feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to speak
So,
over a man?
yeah, I don't care if you call me. I don't really care if you call me a
strong,
feminist.
independent woman.
Yeah. Yeah. You're actually interrupting me. I didn't
Look at Piers Morgan's face, dude. Look at him with the dollar signs in his eyes saying, I gotta keep having this Andrew guy on here.
interrupt you when you were spewing your bullshit. So now it's
There
my
it is.
turn. Okay.
You mean
so,
the truth?
Like I said before. So I believe there we go again. Pierce, I'm a woman of virtue. I happen to be independently successful. I have
She's a woman of virtue, huh?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And then follows it up to say, I'm independent, right?
husband who's not only a former professional athlete, but is currently a professional baseball coach.
Who's a
So
simp.
is he not a masculine man? I mean, I'm confused here. What's your concept
Don't you
of a
understand that
masculine man?
misses the
Mine is a
point,
man who
that
respects
misses-
me.
Yeah, that misses the point, though. Like, you're still not contending with the
What's
argument that I'm
what's your
making. I'm
point?
saying
Yeah.
a side of society right this second, right? Masculinity is not only punished, but also women on the right, covert feminists on the right, are constantly and consistently talking about how they need to have privilege in society. I want men. Their version of masculinity is men who take care of us, men who protect us, men who do all of this. Those are all duties that men have towards women. Great. What are the duties that women have towards men? What are the duties that women have towards anything? What do men get out of this arrangement? What are we getting out of this arrangement? Can you tell me?
I mean, you.
Well, I
as I
would
was gonna.
Of course she can't, guys, right? Of course she can't. Look at Tomi Lahren, right? First of all, her husband.
Beta bear.
And then she's a total knucklehead.
You stupid woman!
And this idiot in the middle, why does he even have a say, right? When he's LDHGTV anyways.
Argue that men innately
Well,
should
I'll
be
tell you-
I don't wanna
protectors
interrupt
and
you.
providers.
Hang on one second. Let Tommy
Most
respond.
men are born that
Let
way.
Tommy respond to that, and then I'll come to you, Jez. And then
Yeah,
Sean,
most
you've
men
been
are-
waiting patiently. So
most men are born to be protectors and providers. I can't imagine my dad saying, you know what, to my mom, you know what, I'm not going to be a protector and a provider unless you do this. That's not how real men operate. Real men are protectors and providers, and they marry women who hopefully
great,
have
a
some
woman telling
virtue,
us what
but
real
also
men
bring a
are
lot to
again.
the
Great.
table as well, that are great mothers, great wives, caretakers of the home. There's nothing wrong with being a traditional wife and mother. You're misunderstanding me if you think that I think that women should just be out doing whatever they want. I think that
I
there
love getting
are
lectured
gender
by
roles that
women
should
on
be
what real men
respected.
are. That's
But I
great.
don't think a man needs to get something out of it to be a manly man, a protector, and a provider.
And that's why you never ask women anything, guys. A man shouldn't have to get anything out of being protector and provider, right? You should just be a pack mule your whole life, right? And let these broads run all over you. Let them use you up, right? Typical trad con bullshit. Well, yeah, guys, you know you should. And if you get destroyed in divorce, right? If she takes everything and leaves you, well, you just gotta dust yourself off, guys. Because that's what Jesus would do. These trad cons and these feminists, man, they all say the same thing.
If you think you
So
need to
nothing.
get
So you
something
should
out
have
of
nothing.
it, I quite frankly don't consider you a
nothing.
real man.
Please.
Yeah, so you have
Okay.
nothing. So you have nothing.
But we'll
No women
discuss
have
in a
no
moment
duties,
whether
nothing,
Andrew
they just get
Wilson is a
privilege.
real man.
Piers,
But let's
I
go
offer nothing. I offer nothing.
You offer
didn't
me
offer
a
a
lot
single
of
argument.
things, Tommy.
No.
That's why I always love having you on the show. You know that. Let's go to a real man, James Butt.
So there you go, guys, right? You know, everyone on this panel except Andrew is a bunch of morons, dude. Right? And guys, all this panel does, all Andrew did on this panel is just prove what we always say over here, guys.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Right? That all these knuckleheads are just dumb. They're stupid. right? And this guy on the far right, he's gonna be like, well, I think we need to have a conversation, right? Tomi Lahren is the ultimate closet feminist, man. You know? Making all the same effeminist, tradcon, moron talking points, and then she gets cooked, right? So, all right, you guys, that's it for today. I will drop this link to this entire exchange in the description just in case you want to watch the whole thing. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good one.